Hello, everybody, and thank you for listening to the Silly Goose Sports Talk special edition today. I'm Big T, and we have two of the awesome church adult leaders tonight. We have Katie and Tatiana from St. Mary's. Thank you guys for joining. How are you guys doing this evening?
Oh, Timmy, what an honor to be here. Thank you so much for asking us. I'm doing well.
Yes, doing great.
So tonight we have Skippy was not on board with this, but Skippy's not here tonight, so I take the wheel. So what we're doing today is we are going to be doing a tier ranking of all the Taylor Swift songs, so all the Swifties in the world will enjoy this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start sharing my screen right here, and let's begin. So first we got these Absolute Perfection tier, which is absolute perfection, and then we got It's a Bop, Like It Not a Favorite, I mean I'll listen, maybe Skip, could have done better, and then Forgettable. So which would be, it's just like linear.
Right.
All right, so first off, we're starting with the debut album, A Perfectly Good Heart. I think that song was pretty good. It's not one that I go out of my way to listen to, but what are your guys' thoughts on that?
Same. I would not search for this song.
I honestly did not even. Okay, I put in Forgettable. I didn't know this existed. I mean, maybe if it played, I'd catch a tune, but by title alone, I do not recognize it.
Same.
All right, so we're gonna put that in listen, maybe to listen, you think?
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
All right. A Place in
I
the
would listen.
also in the debut album. That was pretty good in my opinion, but like there are only a few in the debut album that I go out of my way to listen to.
Interesting. I definitely have to say that I am a Taylor Swift fan. I am a Swiftie, but I am a very hardcore old Taylor Swift for sure.
Yeah,
I will trust you with your wherever you're placing this one, Timmy.
All right, so I'm gonna put this one up.
Swift fans here.
Oh,
so.
for sure.
Yeah, we got a lot of Swifties at youth group, so and they're gonna.
Yeah.
So Cold as You, I honestly really like this one.
It's
So
a bop.
I'll put that there. And then I'm Only Me When I'm With You. I enjoy this one. What are your thoughts on that one?
I agree, Bob, with that one.
Yes.
Like if it starts singing in my head, like I know I like
Yes.
it.
Invisible. I forget the song exists. Which
Yeah, Forgettable.
Aptly named. Did not know that one.
Yeah, it's a really good song, but it's like it's forgettable. It's like, in my opinion, that's just what I take from that.
Yeah.
So now Mary's song, Oh My My My. That one's another one that like that's the song that when I'm shuffling Taylor Swift and I wake up at 3 a.m. and I need to turn the thing off so I can get back to sleep, that's the song that's on.
Deep track.
So I'm gonna
for me, it's like I mean, I'll listen. For me,
Yeah.
maybe I skip. Yeah, it's somewhere between those two. Like,
yeah.
I recognize it.
All right, our song. I do not care anyone's
Absolute
opinion. This is going straight to the top.
Wait, where do you put it?
On the top.
Okay, Absolute Perfection. I agree. That's
All right.
the first.
Mhm.
That's the first song I ever heard from her, and it was just amazing.
Picture to Burn. That one is another one that I really enjoy, mostly
That's
because it's
near the top. For sure.
Yes.
Absolute Perfection.
Yeah. Or It's a
All
Bop.
right, there we go.
Yeah, it's at least a bar.
Yes.
Another one that now they're just getting all the radio hits. Should Have Said No. That one is
Probably a bop for me.
Yes.
amazing.
Same.
But have y'all heard the cover of it that she had with the Jonas Brothers in a concert? There's a concert version of it that you can find on Amazon and Spotify. I can send that to you guys afterwards. So
Please do.
I love
So
Jonas.
Stay Beautiful. This one I think should have hit radio.
Yeah. Interesting.
So what are y'all's thoughts on this one?
I mean, I'll listen.
I remember it, but not much. Yeah, I feel
Teardrops on My Guitar. That was one of her first hits on the country radio world. I think that was her first number one.
Yes, I would personally. It's a bop. Where I would say it's a bop for sure. Katie,
I like it, but not a fave.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll just pop that right there. The Outside. Which one was that? I know that was on the
I can't
debut.
remember. Maybe Forgettable.
Yeah.
We can't remember it.
Tied Together with a Smile. This one I sometimes go out of my way to listen to, but like it depends on the day.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I would be Forgettable. But you trust your judgment too, Timmy.
Yeah, I don't know the one.
Tim McGraw. I love this one for many reasons.
Tell us why.
So first off, it was her first song that she ever released. Secondly, the fact that it's calling back to previous stars in the country genre.
Ooh.
And one thing that's a hot take, but I really want to see, I want to see when she re-records the song Tim McGraw. I want to hear Tim McGraw singing backup vocals. I want to hear him singing backup vocals in a song that's about him. Well, actually, the song's not actually about him. It's about a relationship that both of the favorite songs were Tim McGraw. So, yeah, I'm gonna put that right up here. All right, now we're getting into Fearless. That is it.
Okay, so
Yes.
my theory on Taylor Swift is that like you have your favorite albums. Fearless was my favorite of her like earlier albums. So like Fearless and Red are my two absolute favorites.
Same.
These we're about to have some opinions here.
Breathe. Breathe is one that I absolutely adore. What are your thoughts on Breathe?
It's a bop for sure for me.
Bop, yeah.
Yeah.
Not one of my tops on the album, but definitely one that I would enjoy listening to.
Came in with the Rain. This was only in the platinum edition of the album.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember this one.
Yeah, I mean, I'll listen, but not my top.
Right. Now getting back into the action, the ones that were on the main album, the song Fearless.
Katie?
It's up there. It's not perfection.
Yeah.
I would say it's either a bop or I like it, but not a fave. Like I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go out of my way to be like, yes, listen to Fearless.
The thing about that song is, if it was on any other, like if it was on the debut, it probably would have been on the top. But because it was so loaded, that Fearless album was. Other hits, not to disrespect it, it's just that it was not to that caliber that those other mega hits were. That's
on another album, it would have been better. Yeah.
Another one that for the high school age, my age range, 15 hits really hard a lot.
That's perfection for me. I still like I can tell you I listened to that in the car like a month ago, just like blasting it in the morning.
Yes. All right. Forever and Always, the piano version.
Mm-hmm.
I do love me some like soft Taylor Swift. So that one's pretty up there for me.
Yeah. Putting that right up here. Hey Steven, I adore this one.
That's at least a bop for me.
Yes,
That's
for
bouncy.
sure.
All right. Jump Then Fall. That one is the first song on the Platinum Edition. And that's whenever I'm listening to the Fearless album. It's not that I'm trying to rush through it, but it's like, it's like the rallying cry that love story is coming up soon. So it's like it's a rallying cry. I'm just gonna
maybe it's
that right there.
Yeah.
Now getting to the good stuff. Love Story.
Absolute perfection, at least for me.
I would say more of a bop because that one got overplayed on the radio. So some of the and it gets overused. So like the tier factor for me is a little lower, but solid.
Timmy, what do you think?
I agree with Katie on the fact of radio overplay. I mean, I was 3 years old, but how old are you? I was 3 years old in 2008.
That is hard.
Like the feel, I was in high school. When
I was in high school.
So like this is like I get the high school feels listening.
I think the fact is that I remember, I don't remember it word for word back then, but I just remember, this sounds really. I know this is really embarrassing, but I just remember the bricks at Spotsylvania Town Center.
Yes.
Yeah, I just remember seeing those bricks. And that song in the background, I just never forget that when it comes to Love Story. So it's just me being 3 years old, remembering that it hits.
For sure, it's high school time for us. I would have said absolute perfection, but it did get overplayed for sure. But yeah, I mean it's amazing.
Superstar. I think that's about Nick Jonas, honestly.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, that's just my take on that. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Yeah, I can't remember this one. I would say maybe it's under the forgettable.
Yeah. Tell Me Why. This one is right before another one that I look forward to a lot. So it's not a skip, but it's like all right, let's get a move on. Let's roll.
Right. So maybe could have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the other side of the door. This one is honestly one that I overlook a lot.
Same.
So
Same,
we're
I've heard this
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Untouchable. Fun fact, this was a cover song of a heavy metal band, Luna Halo. They had the original song Untouchable, which I think is really good.
I do not know this one.
Yeah.
This one, yeah.
I'll send that to you guys too.
Please.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I gotta go through the vault now and listen to all these.
Well, I usually skip this one only to get to the metal version of it. White Horse.
That's pretty up there for
Yeah,
me.
it's a bop. At
least
least
a bop.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that song was really good. But the thing is, it was expected to do a lot better because Love Story had just shattered all that stuff, and she was like insanely huge at that point. That's when she first got big, and then they thought like, oh, White Horse is going to be really big too, but it faltered, and I don't even know if it hit the top 10 in country radio. I don't have the. Oh, what did it do? Oh, here we go. It scrolled down. All right, now we're getting to another big one. This one's popular with the youth group crowd. So
Ooh,
go along with me. Straight to the. What are your thoughts on that?
Perfection or
I
bop for
know.
sure. It's one of the top two for
It's
me.
at least absolute perfection. What's after perfection? What's after perfection? Oh, nothing. Immaculate.
All right, Change. This one I find myself not really paying attention too much because sometimes I go on, there's a day where I'm like not doing anything, and I'll just binge albums.
Yeah.
At that point, when Change starts playing, that's when I start looking up Speak Now and adding it to my queue. So,
ooh. Yeah, I would say I can't remember it.
Yeah, I don't know this
Forgettable.
Forever and Always, the original one. I enjoy this one.
What would you rate it to me?
I put it at. It's not at the point where it could be a bop. If it hit radio, it would be a bop, but it just didn't hit radio. And
Yeah.
The Best Day. This one is really a sweet one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say,
yeah, it's sweet, but yeah, I would say I like it, but not a fave for me.
Yeah.
The Way I Loved You. This one, I don't know why it reminds me of more of a Carrie Underwood song than a Taylor Swift song, honestly.
Oh.
I don't remember this one. I feel like I should.
So in that case, it's one that I skip sometimes. Yeah. All right, another one. This could be a little bit controversial. You're Not Sorry. I'm popping that up to the top.
I was that's either a bop or that one hits.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right,
it's a good like breakup song, you know?
Yeah,
some of these have good feels to it.
This one that concludes Fearless. Now we're getting into Speak Now, where I actually remember what's on radio because it's always the country radio, WFLS. That's always on the radio in my car.
Looking at these titles, I think Speak Now might actually be more of my bops than Fearless. Like I don't know, everything between this whole era between now and Red is just like my Taylor Swift years. So
yeah.
Back to December.
Perfection.
Yes.
Straight to the top. That one's amazing. It's like I cannot get enough of that one.
I think my favorite Swift songs are kind of more of her like more soulful, like heartfelt ones. Either that or her like kind of angry ones. Like where she's at some range of emotion. I'm like, this is my girl.
Dear John.
Ooh. I would say I like but not a fan.
Yeah. I'll sing along to it, but I'm not gonna seek it out.
Yeah. Mean.
Wait, I'm interested to hear yours.
I'm between bop and perfection.
I would say perfection. Like same. Perfection.
Now another one on here that
Mine.
One of my personal favorites on here, Mine. That one's one that's still on country radio today. That along with like Chicken Fried by Zac Brown Band, Good Directions by Billy Currington, Mine by Taylor Swift is among those ranks of songs that are reoccurring radio hits. So they're always on there on country radio.
Yeah, perfection.
I agree.
I need to re-listen. I feel like I'll remember it, but just by title alone, I'm like, shoot, which one is this?
It was the one I'm not gonna be singing because I don't.
I know. I was just gonna say, should we? But to me to sing. Are you prepared?
Never Grow Up is one that I find myself skipping sometimes, but I'll listen to it a lot. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's another one it's really sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's with I like it but not a fave. Like it's kind of the best day par
Yeah.
for me.
Sparks Fly. This one,
Perfection.
I am really high. Oh, wow. I didn't mean to scroll down there. But Sparks Fly is perfection for me. Now the title track, Speak Now.
Oh, hold on. I just looked up the
Perfection.
lyrics to mine, and
Do you
yeah,
remember?
that's perfection now. Okay.
Yeah.
I just know the title.
Thoughts on Speak Now?
Perfection.
Yeah, that's up
All
there.
right. The Story of Us.
Perfection.
Perfection.
Better Than Revenge. This one is like, that's one that I think that they could play at a football stadium and people would be vibing to it.
Okay, I don't remember this one right now.
I think like this album is so hard because there's so many really good ones that like I
Right.
kind of had my favorites and I glossed over some of the others. So I'm like, I'm not saying it's not a good song, but it was not among my tops.
Right.
I'd listen.
All right. This is controversial. Enchanted, my favorite Swift song of all time. I don't care what anyone else says. Straight to the top.
Yes, to me.
Now, another one that I think should have been a collaboration, honestly. Haunted.
Oh, I think that one that's perfection. That was
Yeah.
one of my
That
like
one, a lot of The Scientist by Coldplay. If she and the Coldplay people had a collaboration of that would have been really something. Now we're getting into some of these are in the Fearless, I'm not Fearless, Speak Now Deluxe. If this was a movie.
I don't know that one.
Heck yeah.
All right. Well,
What do you think, Timmy?
I really like it. It's just, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now, Innocent. Innocent is about Kanye West.
I like that one. I remember that.
No, but here's the thing. What my take on this is, yes, it's really good now, but when she re-records that, after that second fight with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian in 2017, that got her canceled in 2017, after that whole reputation stuff, Innocent is gonna be so much harder hitting now. But until then, I'm just gonna put it on. I'll listen.
Okay, yeah.
Last Kiss. That's one.
I think it's either I'll like it but not a fave, or I'll listen. Like I don't really. I remember
I would
it
say I'll
kind
listen,
of, but nothing really stands out to me.
This one might be an unpopular opinion, but Long Live is a bop for me. That's just my take on that. Now, one that I think really deserved a lot more love was Ours.
I'm pretty sure I like that one a lot as well.
I think it deserved a lot more love. So yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Superman.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, could have.
Yeah, that one's not one that many people remember. Back to December acoustic version.
Ooh, I like that one.
I love me an acoustic version.
Putting that on, it's a bop. Oh, now we have to get to scrolling because we're filling up. Yeah. Haunted acoustic.
There's an acoustic Haunted.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Okay, I gotta look at that one.
It's not that. It's not the giant orchestra. It's still got some of that orchestra, but it's more. You can hear the acoustic guitar in the background. That's like, yeah.
So maybe
put that in the bop with Back to December. All right, that concludes Fearless. Now we are getting to my personal favorite album here.
Yes.
So 22
years. Red is my college years. And so like, this is just my growing up, coming of age Taylor Swift albums.
This one was the one where I will once this song. Actually, I'll tell the story once we get to that song. 22.
Certainly a bop.
Yeah, I would say perfection, but I'm willing to compromise.
All right, now this one, because this does not cover the re-records, I am putting, by request of someone from youth group, I am putting All Too Well straight to the top. Oh, I gotta drag it there, scroll up, and putting it there.
I've listened to the 10-minute version. I don't think it adds much to it. I prefer classic.
Yeah.
But definitely one of my favorites on that album.
It's like the hype of the new one, the 10-minute version. It's like there's all that hype. It's not that it's bad, but it's like that it's it's not that it was a little bit disappointing compared to all the hype that it had. It's just that now I knew you were trouble.
A bop.
Absolute perfection.
A bop at least.
Yeah, I would say at least perfection.
No,
But
I feel like some of the overly played on the radio ones do limit them for me a bit, but I do recognize they're good.
Now my thing on I Knew You Were Trouble is what I always did was I would always stay at my grandparents' place over the summer. At the summer sometimes I would go to their place for a week. So and then I would always have the TV on the background. I'd just be doing whatever at night. And then they released I Knew You Were Trouble, the music video of that. And I just will never forget how hard hitting that music video was. Like a bar fight, and then she's on the train tracks, and it's like, boom. That's when I first really became a Swiftie.
that was a turning point.
That was 7-year-old me could not get enough of that song.
7-year-old Timmy. Oh goodness.
7-year-old me can't get enough of it either. So yeah. Now the title track, Red.
Oh, absolute perfection.
I'd say perfection or bop. That one's up there.
I agree. Also, State of Grace. This one is like, I don't like, for me, I would honestly put it all the way to the top. But the thing is, for me, I think it's like, because that was the first album that I had like listened to all the way through by her when it first came out. And it was like, that one was like, oh my gosh, this is real. This album's finally here. And that's just, so for me, it's a bop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up there.
Treacherous. You guys have any thoughts on that one?
It's up. Bop.
Yeah.
I feel like bop.
Yeah,
Bop
same.
for me. It's not perfection, but it's not.
The bridge of that song, though, is probably the best Taylor Swift bridge. That's my hot take on that. I almost do.
Perfection.
Yeah.
Agree. Straight to the top. Begin Again. That one's so sad.
It's hard to call it a bop because it's so mellow.
Yeah.
But I feel like in terms of tier list rankings, I'd call it a bop just
Yeah,
because
me
it's
too.
a bop.
Now, this one's one that a lot of people forget. Come Back, Be Here. That was on the
One of
Belong.
them.
I know that one. Maybe I skip. I mean, I'll listen if it's on. Maybe I skip. It's just it doesn't offer much.
Yeah. Now, another one that's one of my personal favorites is Everything Has Changed.
Yeah,
I think
that's absolute perfection.
I put that up here. Alrighty, is it loading? Here we go. Girl at Home. I like that one.
I could have been
Yeah.
better, honestly, for me.
Alrighty, we'll put that there then.
I don't know. I kind of
Holy Ground.
perfection.
Alright, perfection it is. I've been trying to learn that one on the guitar recently, but it's just that it's such a difficult rhythm to learn, but it's really good though. Now this one it's like it actually feels like it's wrapping up the album, that I think it would have been better to end it. Well, yeah, Begin Again is the perfect song to end an album, but Sad, Beautiful, Tragic is one that I think would be, and on any other album would be perfect to wrap up an album with. Thoughts on that?
I like that one. It's either like
but
but not a
not a
fave.
fave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoy that song, but it's not like one of my go-tos.
All right, Starlight.
Honestly, for me, it's maybe I skip.
All right, let's put that there.
Well, what are your thoughts?
I'm
Jamie?
either like but not a fave, or I'll listen. It's not
Alright.
one of the top ones from the album.
State of Grace acoustic version.
I
To
love
be
music
honest-
acoustic, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm perfection on that one. I love.
To be honest, I usually forget that this song exists, but let's put that up there on perfection. Stay, Stay, Stay. This one's a controversial one. I kind of like it. A lot of people don't like it for some reason.
Yeah.
It's bouncy. You know?
Yeah, like,
It's not deep, but it's fun.
yeah, and it's like that's one of the songs that recently when like I see the little kids that are listening, they're watching those 5-minute how-tos on YouTube, and I hear Stay, 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 the instrumental of that in the background. I'm like, that's in every 5-minute how-to DIY on YouTube. That's all of them. The Last Time. This one I really like.
Would you say it's perfection?
I wouldn't say perfection, but I would definitely put it in bop. The thing was,
Right.
it did not hit radio in the USA. It was number 2 hit on British radio, though.
I personally
Oh.
did not like the harmony between the two. I feel like a better male voice could have gone with that. And it's like that one kind of lowered it a bit because I can't remember the guy who sang in it. But it did.
Gary Lightbody of Snow Patrol. Snow Patrol is some popular British.
Timmy, you know your facts.
Well, that's the only song that I know is The Last Time. That's another one that I think Coldplay would have done a really good job with.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Get it better, yeah.
Yeah, Chris Martin would nail it with that song.
Mhm.
But for me, wait, what are your thoughts? Where would you put this one?
I like, but not.
Yeah, that's
fave.
where it is for me too. Like, but not a fave.
Now, this one is one that I believe belonged on the radio, but never got onto the radio. The Lucky One.
I do like that
Yeah,
one.
I agree.
The Moment I Knew. That one's
Yeah.
Maybe forgettable.
now. If either of you forget about this one, I'm not coming back to youth group. We are never ever getting back together.
It's a bob, at
Bob.
least. Yeah.
It
Oh
just-
no, we're running out of time on here. We only have 10 minutes left, so we gotta hurry. Shoot. We are
I don't
never.
have opinions on the rest of them. So.
All right, so now that concludes red. Now we have to. We're either gonna have to hurry it up, or we're gonna have to do another Zoom meeting after we get done with this. Or this could just be a part 1 if you guys want to do a part 2 later on.
I would be able to prepare because I have not really listened to. I think I've listened to her newest album a little bit, but I don't know most of the songs on. The other
All right,
one.
so we'll wrap up. We'll do 1989, and then we can do a part 2. Does that
Yeah.
sound
Yeah.
All right. All you had to do was stay.
Perfection for me.
A bomb. Yeah. Another one.
Okay. You agree to me?
Yeah,
Hey.
I think it was really good. Where's the where'd it go? It was it's up there. Wait, oh, perfection. It belongs up here. Load. Okie dokie. Now we got blank space. This one I really liked.
At least a bob.
I would
It's a
say
bob.
perfection.
For me, it was really, really, really overplayed.
Oh, it was for sure.
I'd put it on bop though.
I think the overplaying does kind of limit
Kill
a
it.
bit on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I wish you would. That's honestly one that I kind of skip sometimes.
Yeah,
I like that
same.
one.
Because it's in between Shake It Off and Bad Blood. It's one that's like, oh, boom, Bad Blood, boom.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a bad placement.
Out of the Woods.
Oh, I do like that one.
Perfection.
All
I
right.
like that fave. For me,
I would say it's at least a bob.
All right, let's put that in bop then. All right, Shake It Off. That one,
Overpaid, but it's fun.
yeah, I'd put it on bop.
Yes, agree.
Style. Now, Style is one that is
Yes.
absolute perfection.
I agree.
That's one that I see like in 20 or 30 years on the oldies radio station. I don't think we're going to hear a lot of Shake It Off. We're going to hear Style because that's one that sounds like it defines the age of
Ooh.
of good music in this generation, because there's really not much good music in this generation. In that Style it just incorporates the perfection
I agree.
of the good stuff in this generation. Welcome to New York. That's one that I always skip to get to blank space, honestly.
I think it's a bob for me.
it's kind of a bop. I like that.
All right, so I will put it up there then. We're gonna have to scroll back up, put it here, and boom. There we go. All righty. Bad Blood. I love this one.
At least it's a bop for me.
It's a bop, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's put that on Bob then. We got a lot of bops on 1989.
Yeah.
Clean. Clean is one that I absolutely adore.
I
don't
would
know that one.
say I like, but not a fave.
All right, let's put that there then. How You Get the Girl. This one was originally supposed to be a country song, I think.
Oh.
Because it still has the guitar, but it's yeah, that's just what I
would say for me it's a bop.
All righty, let's go up to Bob then. I Know Places. That's one just like Style, but if it had hit radio, I think it could have beaten Style.
Yeah.
But
What do you think, Lee?
I put it on. I like it, but it's not a full-on favorite though. New Romantics. I know this one hit radio, but that was a time where she had just hit pop radio, and I was a little bit bitter about that because she was so big in country music. Like I'm not mad at her anymore. It was only during the 1989 era and after all those hits that I was like, ugh. Like I want her back in country radio. That's what I wanted. So I kind of didn't really listen to New Romantics much when it was on radio. But what are you guys' thoughts?
I
Did not know that one.
yeah, I would say at least for me, forgettable.
All right. This one I think I enjoy that one better now than I did 5 years ago.
Yeah, I would say for me, and maybe it's called a controversial. I would say it's Perfection.
Oh,
I know. Yeah, but we can compromise. We can do it to Bob.
I can put it. Now this one, I don't care what anyone says. I'm putting Wildest Dreams all the way to the top.
Yes.
It's the bop. I say I only know a couple of the songs.
Love
on
that
this album. That's
one.
Now another one that I think should be absolute perfection if it had hit radio, Wonderland.
I don't know that one. I don't know the last two. Yeah.
I don't know the last. I don't know that one to
I
me.
gotta do my homework.
Okay. So we'll put that there. But You Are in Love. This one I honestly didn't listen to much because it was also in the deluxe.
Yeah, I'm sure I would listen, but
yeah. All right, so that is the end of 1989, and I think that is a conclusion of part 1. So after we conclude this episode, I'll talk to you guys whenever you guys want to come on. We'll do part 2. So anyways, thank you so much for coming on, y'all. It's awesome that you guys could come on and take time out of your evening. We love you guys, and it's awesome what you guys do with the youth group. And thank you guys so much for coming on to the show. It is an honor to have you guys on. So I just want to thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thank you,
Thank
Timmy.
you for having us. Yes. Very fun.
Yeah, it was. Thank you for
we'll have part 2. We'll have part 2 come out at some point soon, and then we will. Yeah, well, this episode will be posted on Thursday. So yeah, Thursday at noon, I believe. Yeah, and we have an awesome thumbnail for it once you guys click on the video. So yeah, I'll send you guys all those links. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Silly Goose Sports Talk Taylor Swift Part 1 edition. And we will have part 2 soon. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a good one.